There are 38 swords in Blox Fruits and just a few of them are known to be the best. So in today's video, I will be telling you guys about the top 10 best swords in Blox Fruits. So if you haven't already, make sure to subscribe to the channel, and with that being said, let's get right into the video. Starting the video off at number 10, we have Ren Goku. First of all, Ren Goku is super easy to get. All you have to do is go into the second sea and come to the Winter Castle. Simply just go inside with the hidden key and you guys can enter this secret entrance thingy. And when you get in here, you will actually get yourself your hands on the Ren Goku sword, which is definitely super easy compared to some other swords which you can get in the game. And I can't even lie, this sword has some amazing looking moves and they also deal a bunch of damage. Look at that, man. That looks super clean. So yeah, for that reason, I definitely had to include Ren Goku into this list. Number 9, Buddy Sword. This sword is actually crazy. And if you want to get this sword, you simply just have to go to the Ice Cream Land in the third sea, this one right here, and simply just go to this big thingy right here, enter it, and there will be the Cake Queen boss right here. And if you defeat her, you will most likely get the Buddy Sword. And I'm not gonna lie, this sword is crazy, man. Like, look at that. That was damage from one move. And look at this second ability. It's basically like a sniper. But keep in mind, if you want to use this sword for PvP, you definitely need to have very good aim, since the second move is super precise. So even if you miss like a little bit, it will not actually hit the player. So yeah, it's a little bit tricky to use, and that is the main reason why I ranked it at number 9. Otherwise, this sword deserves to be a lot higher. Number 8, Spiky Trident. Yup, I did not forget this one. Spiky Trident is absolutely insane. You can get this sword by going to the Cake Island in the third sea and fighting the Cake Prince boss, which is like a pretty difficult boss to summon, since you will need to have the God's Chalice, and also you will need to talk to this guy and defeat 500 enemies, and then you can enter the portal, and then you can finally defeat the boss and get your hands on this sword. And to be honest, a lot of people don't use this sword for damage. It's actually used for helping them to combo, and it's mainly because of this second move. I can literally pull somebody in and do a combo on them. Like, it's so OP. But keep in mind, you will need to have a little bit of aim if you want to use this sword, since even missing a little bit can ruin your entire combo. And to be honest, this was the main reason why I put this sword this low on the list, since it's actually pretty difficult to use. Number 7, Tushita. This is probably one of the most underrated swords in the entire game. Well, first of all, if you want to get this sword, I would recommend you guys to go on YouTube and watch a tutorial, since you will have to do a torch puzzle thingy, and then you can fight the Longma boss, and then you can finally get yourself the Tushita sword. But trust me, this sword is 110% worth it. Just look at these moves, man. They are so flashy, super fast, and also deal a bunch of damage. So if you want to earn a lot of bounty and you are looking for a sword, I would highly recommend you guys to try out this sword. Number 6, Dark Blade. This sword has high damage, but it is definitely pretty difficult to use. Like, if you want to get better at using this sword, you will have to practice a lot. And plus, the only way you can buy this sword is by actually using Robux. Like, you literally have to buy this sword for 1200 Robux, which I would not recommend to anybody, because like, still there are better swords than this one in the game, which are actually free and you don't have to spend Robux on them. So like, what's the point of getting this sword? Or if you just want to collect all the swords in the game, then you can do that. But yeah, other than that, I would not recommend you guys to get this sword. But still, I have to give credit where it's due. This sword is not bad at all. It's actually pretty good, but just a little bit tricky to use and hard to get used to. Number 5, Shark Anchor. This fabulous looking sword is actually OP. And to get this sword, all you have to do is go to the Tiki Outpost Island, just like I have done right here, and then just simply jump down into this little entrance right here, and then you will find this shark hunter NPC. Simply talk to him and craft the monster magnet, this one right here. It will require you to get a little bit of these materials, and after you've done that, just go into the sea and find a terra shark, and after you defeat it, hopefully you will get your hands on this shark anchor sword. But enough about the obtainment. This sword is actually super OP. Just look at these moves. They are super flashy and they also deal a bunch of damage. And plus you can use both of these moves at once, one after another, and they will actually do a little bit of a combo, which is super OP, and to be honest pretty annoying for your opponent. So yeah, if you are new to PvP and want to try something new, then you can definitely give Shark Anchor a try. This is definitely one of the strongest swords in the game. Number 4, Gravity Cane. Recently this sword has gotten a lot of popularity and it has become super famous. Well, it's simply because of how strong this sword really is. But before we get into the showcase, if you want to get this sword, just simply go to the second sea and kill the Vegeta boss, or whatever the hell his name is, I don't know how to pronounce it. Just defeat this boss and you will easily get the Gravity Cane sword. And for the abilities, this sword is OP. With the first move, you can actually pull in your opponents and start a combo with them. Like, look at that. Like, that's so sick. And with the second move, you can annoy them even more by making them go into the air and dealing a bunch of damage. And that is not all. You can actually use both of these moves one after another and make it impossible for your opponent to escape. Simply just pull in your opponent and press the X move, and look at that. That's literally like a free combo. So yeah, Gravity Cane definitely deserves to be on this list. It's one of the strongest swords in the entire game. Number 3, Cursed Dual Katana. Do I even have to explain this sword? Like literally, this sword is one of the most famous swords in the entire game, and to be honest, it does not disappoint. It's literally so freaking OP, man. Like, look at that. It's super flashy. The moves are strong. Like, what else would you need from a sword? But to be fair, this sword is not easy to get. You have to do like a bunch of puzzles and missions to actually get this sword. But once you get it, it's absolutely worth it and probably one of the most strongest swords in the entire game. But yeah, I think that's a lot of yapping about this sword. Now let's get into the next one. But before I move on into the next sword, if you guys haven't already, please make sure to hit that subscribe button. Help your brother out. I'm trying to get 75k subscribers. Number 2, Dragon Trident. This sword is broken. Like literally it is broken and the devs need to fix this. And if you want to get your hands on this sword, simply just go to the second sea and go to the Skull Island. And Tidekeeper boss will spawn here. Just kill him and pray that you get this sword. And just look at these moves. Literally they are so freaking big. Like, look at that. Like, look at the AoE. That's huge. And the best part is the second move also stuns your opponent. This big one also stuns them in place for like just a little bit, not too long, but that gives you enough time to actually, you know, do a little combo on them, or, you know, spam your other abilities, which is like super broken. Number 1, True Triple Katana. Well, is there even anything I need to explain about this sword? Like literally, this is the best sword in the entire game. Open up the wiki and search how you can get this sword, and I bet you will cry to your sleep. Well, good luck to the people who still don't have this sword, but here are the moves. The first move is this one. It deals a bunch of damage and is relatively fast, but this move is the annoying one. Look at this. It does like a little tornado thingy, and plus it also launches your enemy into the air. Look at this. There we go. That guy is up there. So in my personal opinion, True Triple Katana is the best sword in Blox Fruits, hence it is at number 1 on this list. So yeah, with that being said, thank you guys so much for watching this video, and if you guys found this video helpful or enjoyed it even a little bit, please make sure to hit that like button and also hit that subscribe button. It is greatly appreciated. So yeah, with that being said, thank you guys so much for watching, and hopefully I will see you guys in my next video. Peace.